Hello everybody, this is Knight, and today we're on Epic 7, and I'm going to be doing an account review for you guys. And I've been playing Epic 7 since launch every day, so I haven't missed a single day of playtime. Roughly, I want to say like 5 hours, consistently 5 hours of playtime every day. And that's just while I'm multitasking, watching TV shows or whatever, because you know how Epic 7 is, but yeah. So roughly 5 hours a day, but another thing is I'm a free-to-play player, so everything I've gotten for free. I haven't spent a penny, I mean a single penny on Epic 7. And it's not because I don't want to. It's just I'm in a position to where it's not as beneficial for me. Especially with the stuff that they're actually giving you is just in-game stuff you can work for, so there's no real purpose or incentive for me to spend money. But on the other hand, I do want everybody to know that I will be doing my character roster last. So just going into this video, just know if you only care about what characters a person has or anything like that, you can go to the end of the video. It's going to be the last thing that I actually showcase. But yeah, that being that, we can get started with the battles. All right. Or whatever's in the battle menu, should I say. Now, the 2 keys to freedom event, I've completed it. I've completed every event that we've ever had to do. And I usually stop once I collect everything. I don't even farm to go because it's not as beneficial as you would think. Except for the very first event we had, the Destina one, I farmed that like crazy. Mainly because it was my bae Destina's event. And it was actually pretty good as far as rewards go. So that was the only one that I actually really spent Sky Stones on and a lot of stamina just to farm it out. Alright, now moving on from there, I got the Spirit Altar. And I have beaten everything on here. Everything is farmable on 10. The rewarding feeling that you get is pretty lackluster from the Spirit Altar, especially after you complete all of this, all these different boss fights, and you get to the last one and it's farmable. It's just, it's whatever. You get the 2 highest, I don't even know, runes. Yeah, the 2 highest runes for editing characters and upgrading them. That's fine and dandy, but it's just the rewarding feeling, like you don't really get anything too special from, the Spirit Altar. So it's just, at the end of the day, it's just I completed it. It's done. It's there. I'll farm it whenever I got a character that I want to level up. But yeah, I hope they add some special mechanics or something that really, separates a Spirit Altar or enhances it even more. Either way. As far as the Abyss goes, I'm on floor 50. All right. I got to floor 50 a couple weeks ago. I haven't really focused on any of this stuff. I've been doing everything, evenly. So I don't really choose one thing to focus on. But actually, I did focus heavily on 6-star characters when I first started. At least because I knew who my main core team was going to be and what it was going to consist of. So I was working on all those characters, and stuff happened. I was using Tyria when I first started, but yeah, you know what happened to her. All right, now Wyvern hunts. I've beaten 10, but I don't have it on auto farm. I can only auto farm stage 9, at least until I get better gear, start upgrading the weak links in my equipment. So yeah, Wyvern is probably gonna be my most focus now, well, at least for a long time, because I only have a couple select characters that need anything other than speed sets. All right, so that's probably gonna be the brunt of it. What else? Golem Hunt. All right, we have Golem Hunt. I am on 9, but I haven't done Golem Hunt or Banshee Hunt since I was able to beat 9 on Wyvern. So just so you know, so once I was able to beat 9, I haven't gone back to Golem or Banshee. That's the reason they're still at 9. I could possibly do 9, and it's a little bit less realistic, but I could possibly do 10. Only because they have core mechanics that I can't shut down right now. Like Golem, I don't have an anti-heal unit fully built like I have Hazel. I mean, if I swap gear, she'll be a 5-star with pretty decent stats. But it won't be 6-star and nothing like that. But she is just a support unit. So I could possibly do that now, just swap the gear and start trying to level past it. But like I was saying, I only use speed sets right now. Or that's what I've been noticing. So I don't farm that like I should. And neither for Banshee. Banshee, I'm on 9 as well. I haven't beaten it. 8 is on farm. Both 8 on farm is easy for both of these, but like I said, I haven't done any of these in a hot minute. So I will go back and clean those up for you guys. But oh yeah, that's right. My bad, you guys. Sorry about that. I still have the challenges to discuss in the labyrinth. All right. Now we'll go to the challenges. Challenges, I've beaten everything except for the shield training ground on Hell. And that is because at the time when I was doing this, I didn't have nothing that could stop all the sustain that was going on in this fight. Now, I probably can take care of it now, but I haven't done it. So just notice that that may be gone. That may be done by the time I do my next account review. Zeno, I got him fully limit. Well, I don't want to say limit broken, but I got his full imprint, triple S. He's a 6-star right now. It's real easy to do. I had a hard ass time getting past this Hell difficulty. I mean, it was crazy, especially with my gear. My gear was just so lackluster, especially since I didn't farm my gear efficiently or properly. Like, I didn't make it a focus, so I was just putting on gear and wasting gold for stuff that I didn't have. It's a rookie mistake, but at the time, I thought the gear that I had was good. It's just a bad interpretation of what gear meant in the game, but I know a lot more now, so it's whatever. But yeah, so that's the challenges. All right, now I really hate that the back, when you hit the little arrow, it takes you back to the lobby instead of back a page. So like if I click on anything here and I hit back, I just go back to the lobby and have to do the whole thing over again. I really hate that. It's so annoying. All right, but yeah, anyway. Now last, we had the current labyrinths. All right, now I was trying 100% all the labyrinths, and I probably will finish doing that. But I noticed that the gear, once you get to a certain point, it's not as beneficial to do these because the gear they give you is just trash. It doesn't increase with your level or anything like that. It just stays a certain rate. And so, yeah, I'm probably going to end up doing that later. I want to 100% one of these just to see if they give you some type of reward when you're done. So I've been focusing on the Nick C's Sanctum, and that's only because it gives you pretty decent gear. For yeah, so it's a good place to farm when you want to get ancient coins and gear at the same time while leveling creatures. But I don't really use it to level creatures. I just, try to get the area explored. And the raids, I have not beat a single raid boss. Let me tell you. Oh, actually, no, I take that back. I've beaten the Vera, but I've only beaten it twice. And then the rewards that they gave me were so lackluster, it just wasn't worth it. All right. What else? All right, yeah, really. I think that's it for the labyrinths anyway. Now go back. All right. They had like a hold mechanic or a press mechanic for that back button. It would be a lot better. Like if I could hold it down to go back to the lobby or press it just to go back to a page, go back to page. I think that would be a lot better for people. But it's okay. So we did the battle section. All right, we can do arena. Now, in this arena, I got a battle log. You see the victories, you see the defeated. But yeah, in the arena, I have as my defense team. This is a very new add-on. All right, you see my team CP is 129,000, and that's because of the new unit, Angelica. All right, now I have her in place. My main idea behind my arena team is to stall, all right? I just want to stall and let the arena damage over time do the damage that my characters can't do. And, all right, now, as you can see, I got Cecilia. I got my boy Elson that everybody hates on. People then recalled him and don't use him no more. He is a phenomenal character. People don't understand what they're missing out on, but it's okay. I'll be the Elson user that everybody else hates to fight, so it doesn't matter to me. I got Destina and I got Angelica. So yeah, that's my defense team. But prior to all of this, I did most of my ranking up in arena using Tyria before she got nerfed. Then after she got nerfed, I swapped her out for Yuna. And then I started working on Lorena just to, build her up because she was supposed to be my single target DPS. And when I got Lorena all the way souped up, I took out Yuna and replaced her. And then I ended up getting Angelica, and Angelica was who I wanted. But prior to all of that, the character I wanted the most was Roman. All right, and he's supposed to be the original character in Angelica spot, and that's before I was trying to stall. I just had a game mechanic theory, or yeah, not even a theory, play style that I wanted to do, and I needed to make sure it can go uninterrupted. So I needed Roman, but yeah, I had Angelica placed there until I get him. So that's the arena defense, and I've only played arena with my defense. All right, I'm master rank 5. I was challenger last week, but I didn't do as much grinding as I thought you needed. I thought I was safe at high challenger 5, and they was like, no, you don't want to do arena, so you can't just sit here. We're going to move you down a rank. And yeah, so now that I know what's going on, I'm going to start focusing heavily on arena. I just know that when I get to challenger, I can't just let days go by without doing arena, because I'm trying to focus on other stuff. I have to just get it out the way, and at least move up a rank. So yeah, that's probably going to be the next thing. You'll start seeing more arena videos from me and stuff like that, because getting at a master 5, I thought it was going to be difficult, but it's not. You just have to actually put time into spinning those flags and doing those fights. But yeah, so that's where I'm at as far as arena goes. Actually, let me show you guys something. My team comp, all right? Now, the whole play style around my team comp is to have them get provoked by Cecilia. And then the whole team is buffing Cecilia to give her the sustainability and then all the efficiency she needs in order to carry the defense into a victory, while they take that team damage from battling my arena defense. Excuse me. So the way it goes, everything's speed tuned. So Angelica goes first. She immunes everybody, puts the barrier on them. Elson goes, puts the attack and defense buff. Then Cecilia goes and she provokes everybody. And then Destina, depending on what's happened from the enemy team, will use any one of her moves to heal and dispel. All right. And then after that, you go into the attack. Cecilia has the AoE attack reduction. Angelica speed heal people if they need it. And you have Elsa, he'll heal people again, do his AoE damage. And it's, since the AI works in a particular way, you know what they're gonna do after they use their moves. For the most part, I think every character starts off using their skill 3, then they go to their skill 2, and then they go to their 1, or whatever move that comes back, in that order. But yeah, so that's my arena defense. I was saying I needed Roman in order to make the perfect little setup, because I need a dispel to make sure that people are getting hit with that provoke, the defense break, and the attack break on my team. So that's the whole play style, because my arena defense is mainly focused around Cecilia. All right. So that's arena. Master 5 rank, and I was challenger, but just forget that. I'm at Master 5 now, so that's what you see. Adventure. What about adventure? Adventure, I've done everything in normal. I mean, everything. I got every type of star region reward you can get. All the quest missions. Everything's done on there. Now, as far as the world goes, I think I want to say 5-9 in Dunbalaria. And that's only because it was the last place I had to get to in order to do one of the events. So yeah, 5-9. We need to get to 5-9 and beat it in order to do a side story event that was going on. And after that, I just stopped progressing in adventure mode, mainly because it makes your urgent missions harder. So that's the main focus. I'm pretty sure I could get real far, if not, I can beat the whole world difficulty right now at this very moment. But I want to focus on other stuff instead of trying to just beat the campaign. What else? So we did that. We did adventure. We did battle. We did arena. All right. Now, as you may notice, like I just said, I did not complete all the world difficulty. So I do not have all the Orbis stones or Heart of Orbis that I need to actually complete all the buildings in here. But let me just show you guys what I got. Okay, so for the Heart of Orbis, I am 131. All right. And we'll go look at that. Now, Cradle of Life, I got 1 out of 3 here because it allows the Heart of Orbis to store 12,000 gold and 3 Sky Stones, which is very beneficial for when you actually get off and you're not playing, and over time it'll stack up. It gives you basically more time not playing the game, not having to worry about playing the game just to get your, not your Orbis, but your gold and your Sky Stones. Alright, now I got Mirror Light at 3 out of 3 because I want the most daily income I can get. Alright, now I got the Benedictory Sanctum, and I got that 1 out of 3 because it gives you an increased chance to get more rewards. Alright, now out of all this, I probably would upgrade the Sanctum first instead of upgrading the Cradle of Life, because you don't get your percentage of increase until you're taking it out. So whatever you're holding, that's what you're good. It doesn't matter what you're holding, but it will increase the amount. So just another FYI, if you wait to the very last second, you'll get that amount increased. But I want to increase my rate first. All right, now Forest of Souls, I have 030. And I put 3 allows you to nurture 3 creatures at a time in the Forest of Souls. Alright, now they got Time Blessing. I got that on 0 because it takes time for creatures to be nurtured in the Forest of Souls. It's just like, I'm not too worried about that because I got tons and tons of Stigma. I barely use it for anything other than getting, well, there's really only one thing you can really use it for. And that's getting stuff out earlier. And I only do that when I'm trying to use Mega Phantasmas for leveling and getting creatures, like feed Mega Phantasmas to other Mega Phantasmas. I know it's not the best thing to do, but it is great if you got a stockpile of Stigma and you just want to hurry and get something done and you don't feel like waiting. Or if you just hit any type of major roadblock. Now, the Probability Blessing, I got this 0 out of 3, so it's not built yet. But I will be getting this over Time Blessing. Alright, just throwing that out there. I want better penguins, but at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter. Matter too much to my progression, but every little bit is something. And 2 Mega Phantasmums and 1 penguin is what I do every day, because I'm always trying to 6-star something. Penguins, I have a stockpile. I barely use them. I only use them when I just want to speed up the progress a little bit. Alright, or if I just want to hurry up and level out a character because my character inventory is full. And I have nothing that I could really sack off. But yeah, High Command, everything is 1. Because for the most part, you just want to farm the earliest stuff. And like, so where it says 30 minutes, you usually just want to go and get that over and over and over again. You really only want to level this up when you're looking to get to these bottom rewards down here that take more time, 12 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours. And that's only for if you don't plan on playing. But since I play every day, it's not really necessary for me. So we're usually good on that. Yeah, that's pretty much all there is to talk about for this one. Improved building. Now, each of these, they just give you more missions for each different type of, I want to say, what do they call this? High Command, like, what is this? Team Dispatch missions, I guess? I don't know. Yeah, Dispatch missions, that's right. They call them Dispatch missions. So yeah, it just gives you more missions, but like I said, I don't need the later ones, so just putting 1 on each was good enough for me, at least until, it'll probably be the last thing that I actually finished, was High Command. Steel Workshop, I thought I was never going to do this, but late game, when I really need to start crafting stuff, it makes it a lot more easier. Actually, a lot more easier. It makes it a lot easier, but yeah. I got tons of Wyvern materials. I spent some, actually, because I just had like 400 of the blue, whatever this is up top, the Abyss Drake Claw. I had like 400 of that, and I was crafting some T6 gear, or I guess they want to call it 85 now, whatever. I was crafting some of those in boots, but yeah. So I'm just farming that up. Actually, I can show you a little bit of stuff I got. I told you, I don't farm Banshee and Golem since the very beginning. And once I started farming Wyvern hunts, that's pretty much why I stayed the entirety of the time. So yeah, that's right there. All right, now that's my sanctuary. I am in a guild. A lot of people in my guild don't play. This is like a semi-active guild. Like you can see, we got 5 out of 22 check-ins, and it's like it's midday. The day's almost over, so that tells you something about people who are playing. I'm actually going to leave this guild sometime soon. I want to say sometime soon. All right. I want to leave, either join a guild or create a guild. And if I create a guild, it's going to be for my YouTube subscribers. So anybody who subscribes, I'll they'll have a chance to get into the guild. All right. But I haven't done that yet. But another thing, if you go, where is this at? I want to say, member shop. All right. Now, Terra Phantasmas, I get one of those every month. I make sure to do it first. You see, I'm at 400, working my way back up to the 900. I expect to have the 900 before the 10 days is up. Then I buy the Molagora seeds, and after the Molagora seeds, I get the catalyst chest. I get all 3 of those to hurry up and get a whole bunch of catalysts. It makes the character progression a lot easier, because you never know what catalyst you're going to need. So just getting them is the point. And I have been, I did it once, got the Labyrinth Compass, but I will start doing that more. I really will. The way I have it set up is I want to make sure I get the Terra Phantasma out for the month. I want to get the Molagora seed, get all the catalyst chests, and then start farming the Labyrinth Compass. But everything resets in a week, so as you can see, I need a lot of active guild mates, and my guild mates have been slowing me down. All right, now, right here, you just got the regular Captain Shop. There's nothing really to talk over here. Yeah, I haven't done none of those quests this week. All right, so we have discussed Adventure, Battle, Arena, my guild, which is my Sanctuary. All right, we can do Reputation. I want to actually do a PSA. I want people to make sure they see, okay, you see on the left-hand side where it says Three Sisters Diary and it says View Story? Then it says all lasting effects. You got to make sure you view your story in order to increase your lasting effects and make that stronger. I know people sometimes forget that that's even a thing. But yeah, it's there, and it'll be beneficial for you to do that. And it's for each and every one. And it gives you a little bit more story to showcase and go through, get more familiar with the world of Epic 7, all right? Now, myself in particular, I've been saving these last few because I actually care for the story, so I want to read through stuff instead of just rushing through it. So that's why they're still there. I'm actually probably going to get to that later. But actually, matter of fact, while I'm here, I think I can show you guys the lasting effects on everything. And as you can see, now each of the stats, they do increase, so it's not just about unlocking them. You can unlock them, and then on top of that, they increase more. But yeah, so you got this. This is all the stuff you actually. Now I think about it, I could just open this and it shows you all of them for each one. I didn't think about that while I was doing it. I was just going one by one. But yeah, so this is what I got. You can upgrade them once you unlock them. I can't wait to see what the Dagger Sakara is. I've been waiting to see when they're going to add in these unavailable options yet. So when the time comes, we'll see. Like I was saying, I'm a free-to-play player. I don't know. Where is this at? PAX. Just to showcase, I haven't bought anything. I don't buy nothing. Just so people who think you're not free to play, whatever the case may be. I don't buy none of this shit. Because you know why? You can earn it all. It doesn't make sense to buy stuff you can earn just by playing, especially if you plan to play the game. That's the only reason you download something, and that's the only reason you're on Epic 7 is to play it, not to buy stuff for it. So, but to each their own. They can do what they want. It's their money. All right. Now, as far as this goes, Molagora, get that. Get all this stuff later. Yeah, as far as the shop goes, I just get the Galaxy bookmarks. I never get the Hero Summoning ticket because why? It's just like the Galaxy bookmarks are already rare and harder to get, so I'm not even gonna waste time trying to get a regular 4 or 5 when I could just get a Galaxy creature. But if you need that starter kit, like if you don't have any 5 stars or good 4 stars, you just need something to help fill out your team, which I don't really think you do. You can get the Hero Summon ticket, but they give you good enough stuff just off rip, so you don't have to worry about having a character that's not going to help you through the game like Aether. or Aether, whatever, however he says his name. People hated on him, and he's actually a great healer. I always thought that he gives you a barrier and he heals. It's like, what more could you expect? What more could you want from a healer? But yeah, never mind any of that. Now we go through this powder of knowledge. I haven't broken down none of my 3 stars. I wonder if they're actually going to swap through these, and if they are, how long is the rotation? Because some of this stuff, I got most of this stuff, and the other stuff that I don't got, I don't care to have. So I'm probably never going to use the powder in here until they decide to go ahead and swap these out. Like Shamadra Staff, that was the very first artifact I ever got that was 5-star. I was good at the very beginning. So I started off with Destina and getting Shamadra Staff, so I was straight. I didn't need nothing else for a long time. Alright, now you just got your typical stuff in here. As far as this goes, I would heavily suggest focusing on the greater charms after you have found pieces of rings and necklaces for each of your characters, or just for the characters you want to upgrade right away. Don't worry about getting these little equipment chests, because for one, it's only 60 level 60 equipment. Well, not equipment. Yeah, I guess you can say equipment. Level 60 equipment that you can get from the chest. So it's not as good as the stuff you can really get in game. So you don't have to worry too much about that in there. But if you're looking for a particular stat and a particular set, this would probably be the place you want to go. If you don't want to re-roll in the shop, you just want to try your RNG luck. But yeah, so that's that. Conquest points, I haven't got anything in here besides the Molagora. And that's only because I've been saving to get to the Unknown Slate. But since, like I told you guys, I haven't really been focusing on Arena like I want to, it's taken a lot longer for me to get there than I thought it would. Every time I get to like 300, I buy the Molagora, I buy the energy, and it's like a slow uphill climb. But yeah, so that's my little shop progress. And now, actually, just to show you guys something, as you can see, I got 277 Covenant bookmarks. I'm saving up to get to the 600 for the next limited character, just to guarantee that if I want the character, I am going to get the character. That's all I'm trying to do. So once I get up to 600, all my excess Covenant bookmarks, I am going to use them for summoning videos. So I'll probably save up to like 700, use 100 Covenant bookmarks, go back to 66. I would never go below 600 bookmarks if it's not on a limited time banner. Just to throw that out there, let people know. I have my own strategy for this. I'm done wasting all my Covenant bookmarks on these type of banners, and they don't guarantee you something. You waste like 400 to 600 bookmarks, and you still don't get a single 5-star character. That's a problem. But again, it is RNG, so you can't be lucky every time. So yeah, that's it. I got 16 of these gold transmit stones. I'm actually saving those up for right now. I don't have no real reason to go ahead and use them. I'm good with the characters that I got. So I just been doing my daily summons. That's about it. That's the only time I summon. What else? Alright, I guess it's just the thing everybody's been waiting for. Oh, matter of fact, hold on. Click on Jacked real quick, show you guys my progress in here. Jacked is almost finished. Like I said, my guild mates don't be on it when they are. They ask for the most extreme stuff that I'm just not going to give them. I'm sorry. It's not going to happen. But every now and then, if I got over like 10 or 15, and it's not for a character I plan on using right now, I'll toss a bone. But they want it every time, all the time. So, there we go. Do this. Here we go. Alright. Now, I got everything out of here except for these 3. Cartusia, Jacked, and what's his name? Crozet. Yeah. But I got all these characters, so yeah. I got all the characters in here, so I'm not in no real rush, especially to complete Crozet. Yeah. He got a tall order for what he wants, and he's not even that great of a character. So, yeah. Get that out the way. Cartusia. I ain't used Jet yet, especially because I already have Destina, so I wasn't going to build up another Earth healer, at least right away, until I get my bases covered. But now I have an Earth healer, I have a Water healer, and I have a fire healer. My healers being Destina, Hazel, and Angelica. I could probably start using Jack now just to clean up some of this stuff. I guess I'll go clean up this sanctuary real quick, collect this. There we go. As you can see, I didn't get my 20%, my 200% bonus, but it's okay. And where are we at? Oh yeah, it's hero time. All right. Now, to show you guys my progression, I started off with Destina. She was my selective summon character that I chose to go with. Not only is she Bae, she's a healer support character. And support characters are like my bread and butter in any type of game. I love them because I typically have to carry people in multiplayer games and stuff like that. So I just tend to like their designs better. They can do both. I can do damage. I'm not the best at the damage, but I can still heal myself, and I can heal myself long enough to where my damage matters. So that's what I typically like. But yeah, so I started off with Destina. I progressed through the entirety of this game. Everything I've done has been off of 3 characters. And then the 4th character gets swapped out for whatever replacement is needed at the time. I started out with Destina. I started out with Cecilia. And I started out with Elson. These 3 characters have carried me through all of the content that I've shown you guys to this moment. I still use them. These are my 3 characters, all right? Now, the 4th swapped. It would have been Tyria still, except she got nerfed and they took away her kit, the original kit that I love so much. They took it away, so I stopped using her and decided to recall her and put all the investment that I had into her into Shuri. So I got Shuri up there. But after I replaced Tyria, like I was telling you guys earlier, what happened? It went to Tyria, went to Yuna, then it went to Lorena. All right. So those are my 3 damage. Well, that was the characters I used for the 4th spot. All right. But yeah, so let's go through this. As you can see, my Destina doesn't have the best gear. Like I was telling you, I haven't focused. I was just putting on certain stuff that had like the main stats that I wanted. All right. And then I need to level it up. Actually, I think I could replace this right away, but yeah. Anyway, well, that's her gear. These are her stats. She does great. She's not where I used to have her. I used to have her full health stats and had around like 15,000, 16,000 health with 1,200 defense. And she was slow as dirt. It just didn't matter. Once everybody got taken out because she wasn't healing them fast enough, it was a wrap. So you do need some relative. Well, you do need a relative amount of speed for Destina to work. But once you get her into that acceptable range, I want to say since everybody's using their fastest characters are like 190, if you can get Destina to like 155 to like 165, and you have good team comp, you should be great. She doesn't need to be super, super fast. All right. And then the way I like to use her, I like to have her last my turn order, just so that if we get beaten speed and everything, and they hit us with crowd control, I can dispel them and speed them up to get their turn. All right. But yeah, so that's Destina. I got Zeno, just got him. He's 6-star. I haven't fully leveled him, but you can see the equipment I got on him. And this is just the hand-me-down equipment going from there. I have Cyril Ren at 14. Pretty decent character. I was testing something out, so that's why he has somebody else's gear on. I was just trying something. But yeah, I got Yuna. She got some pretty nice gear. Her stats are going pretty ham. She's the fastest character I got at 182. And this, even in Challenger, I'm still outspeeding a lot of people. It's just that her being the only really, really fast unit, everybody else falls to the wayside in terms of rotation. So we get outsped by all the other. Well, the rest of the team gets outsped, and that's a problem. But so if I can get the speed buff on and keep it up, then we're typically good. But if they have somebody with Dispel or somebody has some hard CC that stuns me and makes me skip out on the turn, I usually get swept. That's back when I was using Yuna anyway. Now we got Cecilia. All right. Now I love the way. Matter of fact, hold on. Before I even go talk about Cecilia, go look at this. I got Shamadra's staff on Destina. Her healing is crazy. I only have Shamadra's staff on there because I don't have the the artifact that I really want, and that's Wondrous Potion Vial. I want that so bad so I can put it on her and make her really be the goddess she is, but I don't have it, so I settle for the next best thing. In my case, it's a 5-star artifact, not the 4. Yeah. Where are you at, Elson? Elson. Matter of fact, I don't even want to skip to Elson. Now, Yuna. I had Yuna with Rosa Hargana, and that's because you want her to use her skill 1 multiple times over and over. It's AoE skill, but not only that, it actually is needed to trigger her 3rd skill, which is a very powerful AoE move. So by doing dual attacks, you increase the amount of times you use the skill 1. You only have to use it 5 times. So getting dual attacks, it tremendously helps you, especially if you've already gone 2 or 3 turns. All right. Now, 2 turns, 1 turn, depending on how many times you proc it, you can get it done pretty fast. And then just blast the whole team to bits. But, yeah. Moving on. Cecilia. Now, Cecilia is my pride and joy because a lot of people don't understand how, I don't even want to say how to build her, but the most effective way to use her because of how she is designed. All right. Now, Cecilia, she is an RNG goddess. All right. She has her moves. All her moves are not at 100%, but they all land debuffs. And the debuffs work together. Not only do they work together, they create great synergy when you throw in a couple elements. And that is Prophetic Candlestick and Counterattack. All right. Now, the way I have her designed, she goes in. So I use, every character starts off using the skill, or at least from my understanding, they start off using their skill 3, skill 2, then skill 1, in that order. Now, knowing that she is going to provoke the entire team to hitting her, all right, and she'll have a barrier on to take a little bit of that damage. I thought, what could be the best way to enhance her kit? Now, having to provoke means you're forcing people to hit you, all right? So if I'm forcing you to hit me, that means I'm going to get hit. Now, getting hit and having counterattack on is what you want. You want people to hit you. And since I'm forcing you to hit me, I threw on counterattack. I have a chance to hit you back on your turn. Not mine, but your turn. And the reason why I really wanted to do this was because her skill 1 is a defense break. So I force you to hit me, and if my counterattack procs, I attack you with my skill 1, and if that procs, it adds the defense break for any one of my other teams. But I'm forcing you to hit me with the provoke, so you have no choice. And you have no choice in the matter. It's just a chance on whether or not it's actually going to go off. And it typically does, because if you level it up, her skill 1 is at 50% chance. So every other skill 1 usage, you pretty much are putting a debuff, a 2-turn defense break on somebody. And her skill 2 is an AoE attack break. And if you're hurt, it jumps up to 100% chance. So the longer the fight goes on, or if they actually, when you provoke them, they actually hurt her, the AoE attack break is almost certain to go off. All right, so that's the way I had her. And the fact that I'm forcing you to hit me is another thing that goes hand to hand with is the Prophetic Candlestick. So since I'm forcing you to hit me, I'm going to get hit. The counterattack goes off, and I have a chance of reducing the cooldowns for the provoke. All right, just so you know, it goes for all my skills, but the provoke is the main reason why I wanted it. So if I use the provoke, it goes to a 4-turn cooldown. If the first person hits me and I activate Prophetic Candlestick, it goes at 3 turns. All right, now they got 3 other people on their team. So if I get hit by 2, if Prophetic Candlestick procs 2 more times out of those 3 people left, I'm going to be able to do this again on her very next turn and keep them provoked, hitting her instead of hitting other units on my team. And that's the way my whole plan was for Cecilia. I want her to keep you guys hitting her. And while you're hitting her, she's going to be landing defense breaks on each person that's trying to hit her, or a couple of those people that are hitting her, in order for them to be taken out by the rest of the team. And then if I don't get all those procs on my Prophetic Candlestick, I still have my attack break to reduce the rest of your damage, or greatly reduce the damage dealt on the enemy team. But yeah, that's my Cecilia. Pride and joy. I have her effectiveness at 79%, so I land almost all my debuffs every time. There's really, you really don't want me to get started. I only have her at 149 speed because I don't have a speed set on her. I have the counter set. I really wish the counter set was only 2 instead of 4, but it is what it is. And yeah, so that's my Cecilia. Now, it's only really the characters I want to go through. I have Celestine on Elson, and this is wonderful, especially after the nerf. Or the quote unquote nerf. I don't really think it was a nerf, but he does have more uptime for a skill 1. I think it's like 2 extra turns on the skill 1 than he would normally have. So he uses his skill 1 2 extra times, and that's healing people back up every time he uses it, as well as having a chance to give them attack break. So he's very, very good. Like I said, Elson had top 10 highest defense in the game. You see where his defense is sitting now. And I don't even have one of his equipments all the way maxed out. So that just lets you know. I think it's attack or something still, or is it defense? Okay, this is the defense one I just put on, but I don't even have nothing on. It's not upgraded or nothing. Before, it was an attack percent I had just to get the set completed. But yeah, now that it's not, I can easily get Elson to like 1500 defense. I want to try to get more health on, so I'm hoping that I roll into that health substat a lot. If I don't roll into health, give me the speed. So, yeah, that's what I'm just hoping for. But that's Elson. So I want you guys to see that. Arena, Sigurd Scythe. It's not the best artifact for her really, because she can get one shotted. So you never get. Sometimes you don't even get the chance to use this artifact. I'd much rather have the one that does the damage or the extra damage based off of your attack. I think that'll be a lot better. But yeah, so I got, these are my characters: Destina, Zeno, Yuna, Cecilia, Shuri, Commander Lorena, Elson, Diane, Angelica, Cirilla, Leo, Dingo, Kikurat, Jenna, Adley, Hazel, Terra Nargard, Enoch, Clury, Roz, Assassin Cartuja, Surin, Roman, Crozet, Kali, or Coley. We got Maya, you got Clarissa, some more Dingo dupes. This account gets a ton of dupes. I just want you guys to know that, before time or ahead of time, I guess. But yeah, anyway, I got Cartuja, Mercedes, Silk, Rose, Pearl Horizon, Carmine Rose, or Carmen Rose, Kiris, Rima, Numinous, Jekt, Montmorency, Mukacha, Azalea, Helga, my bae Tyria. I'm so sorry they did that to you. It hurts me every time I have to go past her. It really does. Ruzit. I haven't done the specialty change for Ruzit just yet, but as you can see, I'm working on it. I've been meaning to do this for a long time, but I didn't need another single target damage dealer. Once you get Lorena, you're pretty much set on that note. All the rest of the single target damage dealers is just excess. But yeah, I got Alexa, Judith, Terranar Royal Guard, Butcher Corpse Inquisitor, Aether. Callous Shock Troop. This is ahead of the time, but this is something else I was working on, and I want to start doing showcases for you guys for monsters, because I think there are a ton of great monsters, and this being the main one. All right. Now, the Callous Shock Troop is probably going to be the first one I do a review on, but what caught my attention about him is if you see his skill 2, the Strong Lunge. Stabs the enemy, inflicting a huge damage. All right. I read that. I was like, oh, that's okay. Then the higher the enemy's health, the greater the damage dealt. So when you're going against bosses, the way I see it, I think when started a fight, he can nuke them. Not completely destroy them, but I mean, like, take huge chunks of their health and speeding this process up, right? I think that's what you can do. I haven't tested it out to see, but just reading his skill, that's what it's looking like to me. So I want to start using him. He has a pretty decent stats, especially for being a creature, a monster. And I think he can be really great for what he is. And actually, if you look, the cooldown's 3 turns, but you can get it down to 2 turns. So he does the strong lunge, then he does his basic attack, and then he goes to the strong lunge, then to the basic attack, and back and forth, back and forth. So I think he could really do great damage. What else? I got Gloomy Rain. I got Misty Chain, Carrot, Bosk, Phyllis, ROL, and yeah, that's pretty much the end of it. For yeah, that's the end of all my regular characters. This is my kit. I have a ton of creatures. I make sure to keep one of every monster that you could possibly get in the game because that's just how I do on gotchas. I roll like that. So yeah, I got all these. I plan on doing reviews for all the monsters. I know the ones that are, in my case, the ones that I really like. You know, just to give you guys another. Where are you at? I think it's this one. Yeah, Wild Engar. Now he howls towards all allies, increasing evasion chance for 2 turns. So he gets AOE invasion increase. And I want to see what else he does because I know I don't have him on 3. It increases combat readiness by 20%. All right, yeah. So he gives you invasion and increases the team's combat readiness by 20%. So he has 106 speed, so he's pretty fast. And like I said, he's a monster. And he's representing the Tauruses out there. So yes, I'm loving this guy right now. But if you ever thought about using him and the Assassin Cartuja in a team together, I think that could be pretty beastly, especially with the Assassin Cartuja, how his evasion rate works. So I think these two can go hand in hand, especially if you throw on some artifacts or something. Yeah. But anyway, those are just a couple monsters. But that's been it for the kit, really. I just wanted to showcase you guys what I had so far in my progress since launch. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So this is Knight, and I guess I will see you guys later in the next one. Hope everybody enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you like. Subscribe. Any of that. That's perfectly fine. And yeah, so I'm out. See you guys. Peace. Oh my god, you guys. I'm so sorry. I almost completely forgot. I didn't even show my artifacts. Alright, so before I actually end this video, I'm going to get into it and just showcase what I got so far, what I've collected as far as artifact goes. And well, my equipment isn't all that, so it's whatever. It's just random stuff I collected, nothing special. I'm only upgrading the stuff that I'm actually using for the characters I plan to use, and I plan to swap out stuff when I find upgrades and use whatever I've previously leveled up for future characters. So that's how I plan on doing it. But a lot of this stuff is mediocre stuff that I started on early on before I realized how the grading system worked. So we're working on that now and just trying to find better pieces. But yeah, so this is all the stuff that I've collected up until now that I haven't used. So I've used quite a bit, but yeah, this is what I got. All right, scroll down a little. Yeah, all of this. I mean, a lot of people should have most of this stuff. It's common collection. But yeah, ooh, my bad. Only got 7 Mulligore left. All right, well that's good to note. But yeah, artifacts. All right, so these are the artifacts that I've collected. I do got Sigurd Scythe. I'm using it right now. My Lorena is not preferable for me, you know, unless if you're not making somebody who can at least guarantee that they can't be one-shotted. I wouldn't really use this because you never get a chance to actually use the effect because you either go from full health to 0, and in a few cases you actually do get hurt enough to activate it and get your health back, but that's very few. So I'm hoping to find something I can swap that out for. Ooh, sorry. For Lorena anyway. Alright, so we got the free Noble Oath. As I was saying, I actually like it. I haven't used it yet. Simply because I haven't had a defense what is it? Defense scaling unit that I actually wanted to use, but I might get into that after I start working on my next arena defense team. But yeah, I got Time Matter. This is one of the first artifacts I ever got. Didn't even get to use it at all. It's whatever. I haven't found a mage that can just one shot and get another turn, so I wanted somebody who could kill, activate this effect, and then have another turn at the same time to get the 18% attack. But yeah, it's all right. I got Celestine when I was trying to get Kayron, so this is the one good thing that, well, not the one good thing, because I think I got Clarissa as well on that pull. But yeah, Celestine was what I actually got lucked out, I guess. A lot of people wanted it. I didn't care for it until I actually got it and realized how it goes hand to hand with Elson after the nerf, since he uses his skill one more. So it worked out for me. I actually enjoy it. All right. So that's the other thing. I got Shamadra staff. This this was the first Soul Weaver artifact I got. A lot of people love it and think it goes on Destina like perfectly, but not to me. It's overkill as far as the healing goes. I'd rather have another effect that she could use. Like, she heals on every move, so I'd rather her be able to have Wondrous Potion Vial. That way, at least she can heal every turn and remove a debuff every turn. But yeah, that's just how I think about it. To make my perfect Destina. Strahd Gauntlet, I hate that artifact. Hell Cutter, don't really use it. El's Fist, this is back when I was using Tyria. Had that maxed out for her. It's still a good artifact. I like it. Got all these Ambrotes so I can fully limit break it. But you know, you only need 6 copies. One that's remained and the other 5. But I got an extra one because I had to go back after I collected all of them to complete the challenge now that I was stronger. To beat Hell difficulty, I think. Yeah. So yeah, I got an extra one off of that run. I got 2 Rows of Hargana. I plan on using both of these. I got one. Well, I'm using them both now until I get Infinity Basket. I got one on Yuna, and then I got another one on Shuri. And I got Sasha Donis, or things, whatever, however you want to say that. I got that on Leo. So I was planning on making a team for them. So we'll see how that goes. I just got to get some better gear to make it exactly how I want it. Alright, Cauldra, Halag, Lance, Aureus, Water's Origin, Dust Devil, Elias Knife, Moonlight Dreamblade. These cards are Small Miracles. And then we get to the Oath Key and all this, the 3-star stuff. Free to play. I'm still missing, what is that? Daydream Joker, I think is what they call it. I'm still missing that artifact, and I actually want it. It'll make a lot of this content a lot easier. And you know how I was complaining about never having a prophetic candlestick? Like, I literally didn't get one until I think the Kayron banner. And I got one, and then I kept getting dupes. Like I said, this account loves dupes. I get dupes all the time. So once I got it, the dupes started rolling in, and I just need one more now to fully limit break it. And that's going to be wonderful. 40% on Cecilia, my RNG goddess. So yeah. Then I just got the little 1s and 2s that I'm saving to level up later on, but it's not too important. It's going to be the last things I work on as far as artifacts go. So yeah, those are my artifacts. I have them equipped on my characters. Alright, so you can see. Now, I have Labyrinth Cube on Angelica because she's supposed to be the starter of my team, but in case she isn't, I want her to have a chance to speed up. I don't have the Soul Weaver artifact that increases her speed every time they use a non-attack skill. I want that, but I don't have it, so I'm using Labyrinth Cube to make up for any speed differences that the enemy team may have. But yeah, like, I want to actually swap out this accuracy set for an immunity set, but I don't have one right now, so I'm missing one more immunity set item. But yeah, other than that, yeah, it's all good. And you just see this. I was working on some old characters. I never took the gear off. I never fully upgraded gear. I just got stuff all over the place for some of the characters that I was actually interested in. I'll take some of this off, and then that's it. Then the rest goes into the emptiness. But yeah, so now that we done seen my whole account, that is it. That's all I have for the artifacts. All right. Now this is night, and officially we are going to end the video. All right. Take care, everybody.